Welcome back to another episode of No Fear Cooking. No, I am not Magda. I know you're used to her. I'm usually the cameraman. She's behind the camera right now though, so if there are any issues, you know who to blame. But today, sorry Mom, today we are making homemade taco slash burrito beef. And few ingredients, very easy. We have 3 pounds of lean ground beef. We're using 2 bottles of some Taco Bell taco seasoning. Usually I go for 1 bottle of mild and 1 bottle of hot. They only had the hot one today, so we're making a spicy one today. 2 bottles of that. We're using 2 packets of taco seasoning. You don't have to use this one, you don't have to use the packets. You can use a big thing of it. We have those here that we use sometimes, but today we're using 2 of these and a bag, an entire bag of cheese. And then we'll be putting it on some burrito shells for you. We'll be serving it like that at the end. But Mom, what do you think we start getting into cooking? You like that? You think that's a good idea?
Perfect.
Okay.
You're doing very well.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you.
You like to
This is I like this meal because I can make it once and then I have my dinners and my lunches covered for the entire week. So we're taking our 3 pounds, sounds like a lot, 3 pounds of the meat, and we're just gonna put it straight on the pan and start breaking it up. I have the pan set to around medium high right now, and you just wanna break it up. And we're doing this for around 10 minutes, I would say. So I'm looking at the clock, 10 minutes. You wanna just break up the beef, and we're browning it so that it's ready for all of those seasonings that I was just talking about. So it's good to go. And you can see I'm browning it I'm not browning it, but I'm breaking it up pretty fast here. How does it look on the camera, Mom? Good?
Very good. And Babbitt, you can tell he's already
Babbitt? Oh, Babbitt's already looking at me wanting the food.
I like the jacket you're
You like this? This thing? It's nice. We usually use this for Babbitt's food, but you know, we gotta use it for some human food too. Sorry, bud. That's why he's all excited. He thinks we're making his dinner right now. So you just wanna break this up and brown it for 10 minutes. We'll be right back. I'm gonna finish breaking this up. See you in 10 minutes, and then we're adding everything else, and we're gonna make this delicious. Oh, we're still going, okay.
All right, now.
We're still going.
We're coming back in 10 minutes.
We're coming back, 10 minutes. I'd say we're 3 minutes into this. It's starting to get, it's gonna be for burrito, so you want it to be ground up nice and good. And if you don't have one of these, just use a spoon, a spatula, anything works. You don't need to have a fancy device to make good food.
Well, you find this at Walmart, actually.
You can get these at Walmart apparently. So even this isn't that fancy supposedly. You can get it at Walmart. That's accessible. So actually it was only around 5-7 minutes. Ours got done a little bit faster. Look at those bubbles. That's my favorite part when I cook, is seeing all the food sort of come to life like that. But also slight correction, when I made this last time, I make 6 pounds at a time. This is only 3 pounds. So we're only gonna be using 1 of the sauces and 1 of the seasoning packets, but let's start with that. Let's get into it. I'm gonna lower the heat to, just gonna put it on low, just low. And I actually like to start with the seasoning. So open that up. It smells good, Babbitt, right? And Mom, do you wanna come here so they can see me put the seasoning on? Mm-hmm. And just sprinkle it on. Look at that. Great colors. Ooh, man, I wish you could smell what I'm smelling right now. That's nice. Okay, and I mixed this first before I add the other stuff. So I'm just gonna mix it all in there. Maybe use 2. Maybe I'll use 2 of these to mix it. How about that? Mixing it all very well. Again, as my mom loves to say, let your little ones help. Although I will say, men watching this, let's flip the norms. It is amazing to cook, and we should make the stereotype that men are cooks, okay? Let's make that the case and learn from us on how to cook these amazing meals, because there's so much good food out there in the world that it's really not that hard to make. I know a lot of my friends are very hesitant to pick up the spatula, to pick up a pan and to start cooking, because it seems like it's such a daunting task, and you know, no one wants their food to taste bad. You got it, it's not hard, it's not difficult. Look at this, 3-4 ingredients, you can do it all. So we're adding the hot taco sauce now. Many thanks to Taco Bell for that one. What an institution, a national institution in my eyes. Pour that on. Again, this one's the hot one. Didn't have the mild. You might like the mild, maybe half a bottle of the hot, half a bottle of the mild might suit you. Or if you're like me, just go all for the hot one and mix that all in together. Incorporate it all. Get a good mix going in there. Again, it's just on low right now. And we're just gonna be cooking this for around, what'd you say, Mom, like 20, 30 minutes you think is good?
25 minutes is good.
25 minutes sounds like a good.
Mix once in a while.
Yeah, definitely mix in between, because it'll start bubbling and you don't wanna, I don't know, burn your meat. Is that a thing? Yeah?
You don't want
You don't wanna burn your meat. No one wants to burn your meat. I think this is pretty well incorporated. And again, we're gonna be mixing more later, so it doesn't have to be perfect the first time. But again, this is such a great meal because what I was saying earlier, you got a whole week worth of food. I personally, I hate coming home from work, 5 o'clock, and having to think, oh, it's time to make dinner. I just worked a whole day, now it's time to make more food. So this is great because a whole week in the fridge, put it in there, you have food, you don't have to worry about doing one more thing after work, or if you're working out and coming home after that, it's just easy to do this way. That's a nice angle, Mom. You got a high up angle there. How's it look?
Very good. Yeah.
And
this is your meal that you're preparing.
this is my meal. It's not fancy. It's not, you know, there are no onions, there are no peppers. You can add those if you want, go to town, absolutely. But I like the basics. I like to just get it and go. We're good. I think I'm gonna put a lid on this. I'm gonna add the cheese in a little bit later, so we'll be back maybe in like 10 minutes when I add the cheese in, when it's a little bit warmer. But I'm going to lid this and set a timer for 20-25 minutes. Again, we'll be back in around 10 minutes to add that cheese. You're gonna love seeing that go in. And then we'll be back at the very end to put this on some taco shells and eat this. All right, some clarifications. Mix relatively frequently. You don't have to mix like every minute, but maybe every 3-4 minutes I would mix, just to get a good feel for it. Again, you don't want to burn your meat or anything like that. Am I ready to open the lid, Mom? Are you ready to show it to them?
Let's open.
Ta-da! And I said that I would add the cheese in after 10 minutes. We just waited the whole 25 minutes. We just waited for the whole thing. We're gonna add it at the end. And look, this is the final end product. We're gonna add our cheese now. I just whipped it out of my nice Williams-Sonoma apron. Love this thing. We just got it in the mail the other day. And the cheese. I like to do a little bit at a time, just cover it and then mix it, blend it in. I'm keeping the heat on for this just so it can get a nice mix in there, but you wanna get nice and close so they can see it all melt and, ooh, look at that. So I put just half a bag in right now, and I'm just dumping the rest in. You know what? It's ready. Look at that. And we're just using a taco blend. I think the last time what did I use, like a Mexican blend? Is that what it was the last time?
Yes.
I think a taco blend is the exact same thing, so there's not a huge difference or anything.
Good, yes.
Ooh, look at this. Mom, let's show them this meat with the cheese. Oh man.
That's your meal for the week, Nathaniel?
Yes, Mother. This is my meal for the week.
I love it. I don't have to worry about what you have to eat for you.
I know,
and
now
your
you don't have
friends.
to make me any food.
Nope, no we don't.
don't have to make me
because you know how
food.
to make it. And what is the
Practice. Get your practice in, everyone. Are you happy, Mom?
very
Are you happy?
Yeah, practice is the number one.
The cheese is almost done being incorporated. I think that's pretty good to go. What do you think? Do you think it's good to go?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna plate this. I'm gonna show you really easily. I'm gonna show you easy way to make and fold your burritos. It's definitely not like professional. I don't think that's how they do it at restaurants, but it's fast and it's efficient. And again, when you're making them, add onions, I mean, we have stuff here, like squeeze a lime on it if you want to. Add whatever peppers you might like to it. We have some avocado over there. But I'm going to turn off the heat now. And just gonna put this on the side for a bit. Let's make some space here. Thank you, Mom. Good job.
Smells very good.
And again, the easy cleanup stuff, I'm just gonna fold it for a bit. I'm grabbing a burrito shell. I like the super soft ones. I also don't heat mine up. Most people probably do. If you wanna heat it up, just put it on like a pan on medium heat for like 30 seconds each side. Put it down. Grab a spoonful of your meat that you just made. That might be a little bit too much. This is gonna be a thick burrito. This is gonna be a really thick burrito. Now, usually I would add some cheese on the top of this, but we just used all of our cheese, so I can't add any more cheese to it. So you take it. If you make burritos for a living, please don't judge me or, put hate in the comments. I don't know what I'm doing with this, but I fold the sides in like this. I just sort of flatten them a little bit, and then I take the side closest to me, and I just go to the front, and I sort of pack it in and fold it. And look at that. Look at that. You have a delicious meal. I know this one is going to my father. He's excited for those. And look at that burrito.
Looks perfect.
It does look perfect, Mom, because I made it. Of course it's perfect.
It's very good. So.
What do you think? Is that the end, Mom? Is this everything?
Perfect.
Well, that is a very simple and easy way to make this delicious taco meat, burrito meat, whatever you want to call it. Very good, very healthy, maybe, I don't know. I think it depends who you're asking.
Better than going out?
Much better than going out.
And
Definitely better than
with?
going out. Yeah, make a salad, add vegetables to this if that's your thing. I like onions in mine personally, so I might dice some and add it on top of mine. I like them fresh. I like the crunch. I don't like to heat mine up. So anyway, enjoy these burritos, enjoy the burrito meat. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy your week. Stay healthy, happy, healthy, and terrific, as my mom always says. And manja manja. We'll see you next time.